Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I just wanted to do a little short and sweet video about what makeup I got for Christmas, because I had just done my inventory videos. I wasn't expecting any other makeup to come into my life, but I did through my darling husband. So yeah, I just thought like that because you've seen my inventory and I just wanted to kind of say, look, these came in as well. So yeah, anyway. First off, I was very surprised because I wasn't expecting any makeup from him. But he'd been keeping tabs on me, kind of, not keeping tabs, but like he had heard me talking because he pays attention. God bless him. I mean, he's no more interested in makeup than the man in the moon, but like he listens, and there was stuff that I said that I wanted and I got it. But anyway, this is like months ago. The first one was actually something that he wanted to get me because he wanted to see me wearing stuff like this. So I was like, oh, interesting, I didn't know that. So this is the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette. And if you watched my intro to my Project Pan, which went up on New Year's Day, this is what I was wearing. And I really actually enjoyed it. And I'm not a smoky eye person, says she with the smoky eye. But I'm kind of getting into it a little bit. I'm just realising there my bottom line is a bit darker than my top line. Whatever. So this is what it looks like. So I've actually really enjoyed just doing a matte look with it, which again, that's not me at all. And then this is lovely as a kind of a pop on the lid. I don't see the point in swatching the matte ones because they never swatch really well anyway, but on the eye, they go on really well. And I suppose, excuse me, my reluctance for doing looks like that is that it usually looks really patchy and kind of just doesn't look well. But these blended so well, and I followed Natasha because she's my best friend, she has a video using this, so I put it down to really slow mode and used that as my guideline, and it really worked. And I normally go from lighter to darker, but she goes from darker to lighter, and I was like, okay, I want to give it a whirl, and I was very happy with the look. So yeah, so like it's not an everyday palette, but it'll be fun for nights out and stuff like that. And like that, you can do, you know, the smoky look and supplement this shade in the middle with something else a bit kind of, you know, different every time. So I opened that the day before Christmas, I think, as in Christmas Eve, because we always do gifts on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. That's gorgeous, you know. So, like, we weren't doing big gifts this year or anything like that. So then I opened my second present on Christmas Eve. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. And, okay, first of all, let me say, swatches, videos, pictures do not do this palette justice. They just don't. I just don't know how to get it. Go in shop and look at it. If you're anyway tempted by this, go in shop and look at it. Now, when I had spoken about this earlier in the year on here, a lot of you are saying, well, Ruth, you don't like warm eyeshadows, maybe stay clear of that, maybe go for I Need a Nude or whatever. But the thing is this isn't like the bronze palette, you know, that was like orangey warm. These are nearly neutral to warm, if that makes sense. There's even a cooler too in here. Guys, I can't tell you, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Now, she could have more shades in here because these two on the lid don't really have much variation between them. These two on the lid don't have a whole lot of variation. The browns, they're not massively different. So, come on, Natasha, we're paying enough for your palette. You could be a bit better at depth to light to, I mean, like what would be wrong with having like an actual whitish cream shade? I mean, because these are very beige, I suppose, or something. I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. She could have done more with it, in my personal opinion, because like I said, you're paying enough for the palette. You don't need practically duplicates of shades in it. Having said that, it's so easy to use. It's so easy. I do have it on today. I just love it. This shade in particular, what's it called? Phenomena. 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 I have to, don't look in the mirror. I wonder if you can show it in the mirror sometimes. not really. There's a shift in it. When I look at it kind of this angle, it's like a goldy green. And then when you look at it dead on, it's kind of a pinky green. It's just, I can't show it, so don't try it. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's just so smooth. And it feels like a cream shadow without being like the shades in my Adept Minka palette that feel chunky and loose and just don't adhere to the skin at all. This one just clings on for, you can kind of see. Oh, it's feckin' gorgeous, guys. It's just gorgeous, the whole palette. And I just absolutely feckin' love it. I wonder if I turn you off for a minute. Can you see it better? Can you see it better? Maybe a little bit. Oh, it's just gorgeous, guys. It really is. I just don't think, I haven't seen, what I'm seeing with the naked eye is not what I thought it would be, if that makes sense. So if it was one that you were considering and you can go to a store and look at it, I would suggest you do, because she's just beautiful and has all these kind of twinkly kind of shades that when they're on the lid, they're not necessarily high pigment. Well, that one is, but like the sparkle in it just makes it so pretty. I'm trying to remember which one. Is it that one that's really kind of just shimmering? Yeah. See this one here? It's just kind of, do you know, it's gorgeous for center of the lid, just a little pop of sparkle just to catch the eye. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I literally sat there. He's like, I think you like it. I was like, oh my God, look at this one. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh my God, look at this one. And he's like, okay, I'm glad you like it, but I know what you're on about. It's just, yeah. And the packaging and everything, it's just such a step up from her other packaging. Like, I only have the Midi Zendo and the Midi Love palette were the only two of this kind of style that I had to compare it with. So if her most recent palettes are like this kind of packaging, it's just beautiful. The whole thing is just beautiful and I absolutely love it. So happy with it. Oh, anyway, enough Ruth, they know you like it. And then he also got me a voucher for Brown Thomas. And Brown Thomas is it's our higher end, like they're the shop that you go to if you want your Calvin Klein clothes or your Karen Millen or your Victoria Beckham, or you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. And they have a makeup beauty hall as well. And the beauty hall again is all like Lancome, Estee Lauder, MAC, Clinique, Bare Minerals, NARS, all those kind of brands. You know, there's no drugstore brands or anything like that. I didn't mean to say like, no drugstore. I meant to say it's like, they say, oh no, don't do drugstore here. But anyway, I bought 3 things with my voucher. One, I was so curious. Everyone raves about it. I had to try it. This is the MAC Glow Play Cushiony Blush in Cheer Up. Now, I don't know that I bought the right shade. I do have it on at the moment. Now, I suppose it is nice for, if you're going for a very subtle kind of peaches and cream look, then yes, it probably is good for that. But it is quite subtle. I don't find it to be that intense. Like, it looks intense there, but when you use a brush or a sponge, I just don't feel like it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It is pretty. I don't know that I'd be running out to buy any more of them. It hasn't blown me away enough to make me want to go out and buy more of them. But I've always wanted to know, what are they like? Now I know. Curiosity satiated. Also, I treated myself to a Victoria Beckham Satin Cajal eyeliner in the shade Cacao. Here it is here. Nice weight to it. I always kind of feel like with Luxe brands, it needs to feel like it's Luxe, do you know? Or otherwise I feel like, well, why am I paying this when I can go over to Boots across the road and get something similar? We have a smudger, obviously, on one end. And we have, the caps are kind of metal, they're good. A really sturdy closing, which I like. Having said that, the pencil itself is so soft, it's ridiculous. Now, some people had recommended it to me that it was great for, like, it's very intense, very pigmented, but I can only use this if I want to use it in my bottled water line as well, because the minute I put on my top water line, it transfers straight down. Straight down. I should have probably put a bit more on the top line because it's looking a bit bottom heavy. But like it's so soft. It really, I mean, it glides on. Boy, you have to be so careful because it like it glides on and goes whoosh, it's gone. So I ended up really kind of smudging it out with this and smudging it on the top line as well. I just feel like I need a bit more. See, this is the danger with this as well. Oh, just a bit more, and then you're Amy Winehouse before you know it. I have a mirror over here in case you're going, where are you after? Where's she going? What's over there? But like, look how much has gone down just by using it barely on my top water line. So this will be gone in no time, which I think she ain't cheap, like. She ain't cheap. So I feel like that's a bit of a, I don't know. Again, it was something that I was curious about and wanted to try. I probably wouldn't have purchased it with my own money, but because I had a voucher, I kind of thought, right, we'll purchase one thing that you definitely need and one or two items that you just are curious about and you'd love to try, but you couldn't justify it on another day. Does that make sense? So that is that. And the thing that I needed is I buy this, I think it's every second year. I don't think I buy them every year. Every second year. The duo of the all-nighter from Urban Decay. So every Christmas, Urban Decay come out with the duo. I usually wait until the January sales, and I did with this. I think it wasn't quite the January sales. It was kind of Stephen's Day, Boxing Day, whatever you want to call it, those sales. So I got the duo of these because it is my absolute favourite setting spray. I'm nearly finished the one that I have, and that was part of a duo, and that's the second one nearly gone, so I would have had none. So I'm happy to have this in my stash as my backup. I don't need any other setting spray. I don't mind other finishing sprays, you know, that just bring the powder down. That's fine. Any of these kind of ones from Primark, cheapy, you know, fine. But if I want my makeup set in place, I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury, I've tried MAC Fix Plus, I've tried loads of other brands over the years, and for me, none compared to this. Just none compared to this, in my humble opinion, from my skin type, from my skin tone. Look at all the pretty shades. Sorry, a slight interruption. But yeah, so that's what I got for Christmas. And I'm very happy with them. I mean, there's other years and I would have wanted 10 million items, but because I've been so good, these will bring me much more joy than if I had loads of things, or if I've been buying loads of things throughout the year. So like this came out, when did it come out? In the summer, was it? Maybe? And I put it on my wish list then. Came to Black Friday, I had said I treated myself. So no, do you know what? You don't need it, Ruth. You don't need it. It's fine. And then to get it on Christmas Day and just to be so enamoured and in love with it. The shock of this, you know, kind of actually enjoying this. And getting to try out two things that I've always been curious about. And then getting my necessities. I'm very happy, very, very happy with the makeup that I got for Christmas. So yeah, tell me, did you get any nice Christmassy treats? Did you treat yourself to some Christmassy treats? Let me know down below because I'm always curious to see what people got for Christmas. But yeah, that's it for this video. Short and sweet, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.